Welcome to our Head News 23. My name is Ogene Caro. It's a fiery showdown that is shaking America to its core. President Donald Trump has gone full throttle against Zohran Mamdani, the Democratic nominee for New York City mayor, threatening to arrest, detain, and deport him. Why? Because Mamdani is there to stand up to ICE raids and refuses to let fear run the street of New York. It all started when Trump, during a press conference in Florida, after opening a new migrant detention center, Alligator Alcatraz, was asked about Mamdani's promise to resist ICE operations. Trump responds, "Well, then we'll have to arrest him. We don't need a communist in this country." He didn't stop there, questioning Mamdani's citizenship and saying a lot of people think he's here illegally. The message was loud and clear. The saint will be punished.
Your message to communist Zohran Mamdani.
Well, then we'll have to arrest him. Look, we don't need a communist in this country, but if we have one, I'm going to be watching over him very carefully on behalf of the nation.
But Zohran Mamdani, 33, a proud Uganda-born Indian American and a naturalized U.S. citizen since 2018, fired back with fire of his own. In a powerful statement, he said, "The president just threatened to have me arrested, strip me of my citizenship, detain and be deported, not because I broke the law, but because I won't let ICE terrorize New Yorkers." And it didn't stop there. Mamdani called it what it is, an attack on democracy and an attempt to silence every immigrant, every activist, and every ordinary citizen who dares to speak up. This comes just days after Mamdani stunned the establishment by defeating heavyweight political Andrew Cuomo in the Democratic Party primaries. His victory was a turning point, making him the first Muslim and Indian American ever to clinch the nomination for New York City mayor. And now the backlash has just begun. Even New York Governor Kathy Hochul stepped in saying, "I don't care if you are the president, if you're threatening one of our neighbors, you are picking a fight with 20 million New Yorkers, starting with me." Let's not forget, Trump also threatened Elon Musk the same day, suggesting he might investigate the billionaire's citizenship. That's 2 deportation threats in one day. This isn't policy. This is political intimidation on full display. Mamdani, a Democratic Socialist, built his campaign on real issues: affordable housing, free childcare, public transit, and protection of immigrants. But now, his politics have made him a target of the far-right MAGA influencers and even elected officials like Tennessee's rep and the Uggles, who tweeted, "Bye-bye Little Muhammad," a vile and openly Islamophobic attack. But Mamdani's support is growing. Senator Bernie Sanders tweeted, "Mamdani won. The establishment is in panic. Trump is ranting. Islamophobes are on the loose. We must stand with Zohran." And Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez echoed that passion, calling his campaign a beacon of hope in a city battered by inequality and corruption. It is clear now, this is bigger than just a mayoral race. This is a battle for the soul of a city and maybe even a country. Mamdani isn't just running against Republicans, he is running against fear, division, and political bullying, and is not backing down. Trump's threat isn't just about Mamdani, it's about sending a message to every immigrant, every brown kid, every poor kid who dares to dream of leadership. It says, if you don't fall in line, we'll come for you. But as Mamdani made clear, New York won't be bullied. With corrupt Mayor Eric Adams facing federal charges and running as an independent, the Republican Curtis Sliwa entering the race, the November showdown is shaping up to be a wild high-stakes fight. Cuomo might even jump back in, but Mamdani's movement is growing stronger by the day. And here, the truth is, this isn't about where he was born. It's about what he stands for. He's one of us, raised in Queens, became a citizen in 2018, works for the people, fights for the poor, and they hate him for it. In a nation where billionaires get tax break and activists get death threats, Zohran Mamdani is standing tall. And whether you agree with him or not, one thing is clear, he's not afraid. Stay woke, stay informed, and remember, when power fears the people are doing something right. Power trembles when truth speaks. This is our Head News 23. We don't just follow headlines, we follow the people. Stay tuned.